Hey guys, thank you for checking out another video from BlueApeGames. Today we're going to be taking a look at Galileo project. This is a 2 to 4 player game, 14 plus, 40 to 80 minutes from the guys at Sorry French. That is what the side of the box looks like. And that's the back of the box. Heavy box, and I'll show you why it's so heavy. We have go ahead and punch everything out, take everything out of baggies and stuff like that so that we can speed up the process. Here's the inside of the box, something you don't see often, but there's artwork in there. These are the player boards. The game board, we'll go over those in a second. You got 2 books, and a bunch of baggies and items. Let's go over what's in here. First of all, this is what makes the box so heavy. We got a bunch of the chips here, poker chip style chips. Very good quality. Love playing with this. We do get 24 in total. There are 16 of the 1 denomination, and there are 8 of the 3 denomination, which is more than enough for the game. And these are nice and chunky. Let's see so you can hear that. Feel nice. So, like I said, we got 24 of those. We got 50 of these double-sided level tokens. There are 10 of the level 1 and 2, 21 of the level 3 and 4, 16 of level 5 and 6, and then 3 level 7s. And I'll show you just one of them so you see what they look like. And these are made out of very thick cardboard. All right. So you get 50 of those. These are energy tokens. You get 20 of this. These are wooden tokens. That's what they look like. Printed on that side. That's about it. But that is enough. You get 20 of these energy tokens. You get 1 of this double-sided star Z tile. Also thick cardboard. There are 12 of this double-sided, what are these called? Double-sided technology tiles. Nice and thick. The other ones. I'll show you a couple so you can see. This is the artwork that was inside the box. There's another one. So forth. So there are how many were there? 12, and they're double-sided. You're only gonna need, I believe it's 3 or 4 per game. Let's see. Let me double check that real quick. You're gonna need 4 per game, and they're double-sided, so you got variety there. You got, these are called robot modifiers, and you get 16 of those. And basically what you're gonna get is you're gonna get 4 per players. That's basically what that is. And this is gonna allow you to modify some of the robot cards or build new ones. Also, nice and thick cardboard there. So you get 16 as a stack right there of those. Score sheet. let's put this aside. Let's go over this, guys. You get 48 character cards. This is what the back of them look like. 48 of them. And there are duplicate artwork on this. So you can see, just some of the stuff might be different, I think. No, they're all the same because, yeah, they're all the same. So you do get duplicate cards with the same perks or benefits. Let me see if I can find another one. This old guy. Let me see if I can find another repeat so you can see. Actually, this too. Oh, yeah, this too. So it's basically the same, top and bottom. The only thing that changes is the color, but everything else is the same. All right, so you get 48 of these cards. These are the character cards. You get 48 of the robot cards, which is not this, it's this. Artwork repeats itself like before. It's just different information on the cards, but artwork doesn't change a lot. 48 of those. You do get 10 of this double-sided robotic project cards, and that's what it looks like. And these are the ones you're going to be using to use this to help you modify these cards. You put that there, and then the card will become that. Okay, and then you have your player colors. Actually, you know what? We forgot the assignment modifiers, which is these ones here. You get 16 of them. Again, 4 per player. And I'll just show you one of each color so you can see what they look like. Hopefully that's what they look like. There's printed on one side, and these are wooden tokens. Okay, you get 16 of those, 4 per player. And then you get your player colors. You're gonna get yellow, red, purple, and blue. And I'll show you blue, because blue is our favorite color. So you got your development markers. These are wooden pieces. The design on top is different. So I'll show you another one just so you can see. But everything else is the same as far as like what it looks like and stuff like that. These are your influence marker. AKA was gonna move up and down the tracker. And these are called, what is it, achievements? Goal markers. And I'll show you where these ones go. Again, chunky, printed on one side. And that's the inside of the box. Each section tells you where everything goes, so that's nice. Nothing underneath that. That is also cardboard. Let me show you now. The player boards. Oh, I didn't show you this. Sorry about that. These are the gold tiles. You get 8 of those. These gold tiles. And that's what the back of them look like. Cardboard. I'll show you a couple. All right, 8 of these gold tiles. I'll show you a player board and I'll show you how to figure out which one is the first player. So you got your 4 player boards. They are the same on the back. And the only difference you're gonna find between all of them is first player is gonna take that. All right. And you're gonna be placing your trackers here, like so. And as you play robots in your play area, depending on what moon they have in here, is where you're gonna slot it. So in this case, this moon will go with this, and then this token will move that many spaces, 1, 2, 3. And as you're moving down this space, you're gonna be getting upgrades and points and stuff like that. Some of the cards have dual moons, like this one. So you can essentially place this card on this side, matching this moon, or you can play it on this side, matching this moon, and again, you will get points according to that, and then you will get your abilities or perks every time you play a card. So in this case, it will be to, if you have one of those, it will be to get the first reward on this tile, because this matches, this is this, and you will get the first reward because you only got one of those cards. As you build up and you get more cards, so for example, see how, let's say you have these 2 cards like this here. Then when you play the second card, because you have 2 of them, then you can pick from the first section or you can pick from the second section. All right, so those are the player boards. Put that aside. And this is the main board, and everything has a spot on it. So let's see if I can find the stuff. The double-sided technology cards will go here, like this. The goals will go here like this. Hopefully everything's in frame so you can see it. That's where the goals will go. Then your robots are gonna go here. Everything has a spot in this game. So the robots will go there, and you will set it up like this. Then your character cards will go here. And you will set it up like that. Then you will get your influence marker in that spot. There is a space for the energy tokens, so the energy tokens will go here like this. Let me show you. So those where the energy tokens will go, up there. Then you will place your, where did I go? Where did I put the double-sided level tokens will go here, like so. So you stash them like that. And then your money, or your, what is called, the credits, the mega credits, will go like here. Let me organize them a little bit. And there's more in the box. Just want to show you what it looks like. It will go up there. And gameplay is pretty simple. If you achieve one of these things, you will put your marker on it that you achieved it. And then in the game, you're usually gonna take a route. So let's say you wanna take a character card, you will pick up that character. So in this case, let's say you wanna pick up this guy. I will pick which row I wanna go. So let's say I wanna go on the blue row, and then I move that many spaces on that row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get the reward, which is this. Discard this card on that side of the board. Everything will slide over. And that will be my action for that turn. And then in the next turn, I can, if I want, as long as I'm in the blue section, I can pay for a blue robot. So let's say I want to pick this guy up. I would pay 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. Pick this guy up because I have 5 on this row, on the blue row. Then I will slot this on my player board, which in this case it will be here. I will move this many spaces on that track, and I will get that many rewards depending on how many robots I have. So that will be my action. At any point, if I'm getting this tokens, instead of doing those 2 actions, I can spend, in this case, let's say I wanted to buy this guy. I can spend 1 energy and 1 mega credit, and then I will have that reward or that ability for the rest of the game in this case. And the difference, for example, every time I gain a mega credit, I can get an extra mega credit on this one. So pay that. That's another thing I can do. And I can get cards. When I get cards, I get the ability of the card depending on what row I am. So if I am on the blue row, I'm gonna always get the blue stuff. If I am on the red row, I'm gonna get the red stuff. Same with the robots. If I am in the blue section, I can only pay for blue cards. And if I'm in the red section, I can pay for red cards. And that's the trick of the game. That's the thing of the game. At any point, I can pay a mega credit to move to a different row. And that's basically it. I believe the game triggers is, I can't remember right now, but I think it's when the character cards, when you run out of those, when you have 10 robots on your player board, that also triggers the end of the game. I can't remember if there's anything else, but those are the only 2 that I remember right now. But that is Galileo project from Sorry We Are French. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is it for now. I will see you guys on the next one. For now, be good to each other. Peace, take care, bye.